It's Waxy Whispers, and today we have a beautiful order from Rosegirls. I am about to put all of the mini melters away, and I figured I should probably share them with you first. I have smelled everything, and if I have a hard time remembering a scent, I will go ahead and smell it. Otherwise, this is just going to be a, oh gosh, I'm just going to talk about the scent from memory. I do have my puppy with me again, so I hope she's on her best behavior. She typically just kind of chills behind me, so it should work out fine. But I apologize if she decides she wants to make some noise. This is the Mario pre-order, and I will say that I was a little concerned about this order getting to me before the RTS. There was no movement on my tracking, and I contacted Jenny. I hadn't heard from her in a couple days, so I had mentioned something in the group, which she replied to, and then she messaged me and said, "I'm so sorry, we'll get this all figured out." Well, then the very next day it showed that it had been received at my local post office, and I believe there was 7 days with no movement. So I'm just going to chalk that up to the holidays and the post office being a little backed up. So I received my pre-order the day before the RTS opened. I have purchased favorites from this order, as well as some new scents to try in the RTS. So I should have that in the next couple of weeks, and I will be sure to share that with you just as soon as that comes in. So the first one is Mario Party. I won't be talking too much about scent notes because I have a feeling you guys can probably see them. This one is actually a repurchase for me. I really loved the strawberry pound cake and the Fruit Loops together in this. And I'm all about bakery, so that confetti cake and sugar cookies just added a really nice creamy dessert to the fruitiness of the other two scents. So this one is, in my opinion, a winner. I also want to put a disclaimer out that when I was going through my box, I noticed that several of the bags were ripped or open. I do plan on letting Jenny know this, as well as sending her pictures, but since opening this, I've watched some other unboxings, and it looks like it is a common issue this round, which is unfortunate, but I do have bags to replace it with. So next we have Boo's Spooky Castle. This was actually one of the very few scents in here that I did not care for. I'm finding that I just don't love that blueberry fragrance oil. To me, it just smells too artificial. So I will probably be putting that in a de-stash or sharing it with a friend. Next we have Tenacious Toadette. This one smells amazing. I get mainly the cherry cola with a little bit of the plum punch, and I think that sugar, excuse me, that cotton candy is just really sweetening that up. I do really enjoy cola scents, so I'm excited to warm that one. Next we have 3 red shells. This one is a favorite from this order. I'm finding that I really love rosemary mint. It goes so nicely with the Gilligan's Brew and the vanilla lace. Gilligan's Brew, I believe, has some coconut to it, so I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out, but I really enjoy it. So I ordered more of that. Next we have the Bomb Blast. This one is amazing. I really love her blackberry, and I'm finding that I also really love campfire marshmallow, so this was probably a standout. If you have not tried her blackberry blends, or even by itself, I recommend you do. Next we have Sherbetland. Now this one, I told my friend Angela over at For the Love of Scents that this was not really for me. I'm not typically a blue sugar lover, but I wanted to give this one a shot because the snow powder and the cool mint sounded so nice. But unfortunately, I feel like the blue sugar is really taking over in this blend, and she recommended that I melt it to see if it maybe transforms or if I like it on warm. So I promised her I would do that. So we will see how this goes, and you will see this in a upcoming melting basket. I will be filming my empties in the next couple of days. I apologize for the sniffles. I think this time of year is just hard with the colds. Wickedly Wonderful Wario, and this one surprised me also. I believe her purple cow has a grape note in there, and the grape and the lemon surprisingly was really amazing. So this one surprised me, and in the best way possible. Then we have Koopa's Christmas Carols, and this one I actually purchased 2 bags by accident in their RTS, but it is definitely a favorite from this order, so I am happy that that was a mistake I made. I love the pine in this. It's definitely the forefront note. Excuse me. And then the campfire marshmallow is the next. I think that the mint and the snow powder in this are just kind of a nice soothing note. Sugar cookies is always nice for that sweetness, but this is definitely a great scent for this time of year. Rocking around the question block. This is so delicious. I have found a new love for pretzels, which I'm so excited about, and I feel like the pear and the pretzels are the ones that I get the most. The pear in this is really delicious. If you like pear and if you like bakery, you need to try this one. And I cannot remember which of these are new customer creations. Next we have Rainbow Rosalina. I love her fresh picked strawberries and her rainbow sherbet. Okay, can I just say that the last 2 times I've tried to film this video, people have called me. I'm not a phone talker, but I swear every time I hit the record button, people are like, I need to reach out to Michelle. So hopefully you guys can still hear me while those calls are coming in. Freshly picked strawberries and rainbow sherbet are 2 of my favorite scents from her, especially for summertime. So I feel like I knew this was going to be great. I think that summer sorbet just adds another beautifully fruity addition to this blend. So I did order more of that. Next we have Snow Kingdom, and this one was a pleasant surprise as well. I was sharing my thoughts with Angela, And I told her that this one smells powdery, and I think it's coming from the musk. It is a beautiful, minty, just icy goodness, and I really, really enjoyed that. Forgot to note that I did receive a sample in Badger State Cocoa, and this is hot cocoa, peppermint, and marshmallow smoothie. This one is very heavy on the cocoa. I'm not a big chocolate fan, but I felt like with the peppermint and the marshmallow smoothie, it really creamed it up, so this is a really nice blend. Another favorite is Level Up, and this one has that blackberry in there, as well as Coastal Kale, which is also another favorite of mine. I was a little nervous to try Coastal Kale originally, but a few months back I got it in a scoop, I believe, from a friend. I think it was Coastal Kale that I had in a scoop. Maybe it was just Coastal Kale on its own, but I remember thinking, this is so different than what I thought it was going to be, and it's a beautiful, clean, spa-like scent. I also really like her rain and her raindrop scent, so this ends up being a fruity spa scent, and I think it'll be really nice for cleaning days or just to put in the bathroom. Next we have Oreo's Winter Wonderland. I did not like this one, which made me kind of sad because I really wanted to, but apparently I don't like eggnog scents, and that's totally fine. I'm glad I only got one bag, so this one will probably go up in a D-stash or be gifted to a friend. It is heavy on the eggnog, but it does have that nice mint and bakery note in there for those that like eggnog scents. Next is Autumn Mountain. This is beautiful. You definitely get the cider lane and the pumpkin pecan waffles strongest, in my opinion. And then that Dunk My Donut just adds a beautiful bakery. I say beautiful a lot, but I think bakery is beautiful. This one's just a really nice kind of spicy bakery. Bodacious Bowser. This was another surprise for me. I actually was telling, again, my friend Angela that the green apple in here, when I first smell it, it smells like banana. And I'm not mad about that. I do like banana scents. But as I smelled it more and more, I got the green apple. So I'm interested to melt this and see how it performs. I really like it on cold. I am running out of room, so I might need to start leaving them in the box. Next we have Lake Kingdom. This is a beautiful, clean, spa-like scent, similar to, I believe it was Level Up. This one has the rain note in there, as well as the blackberry. I really like it with the peppermint and the salty sea air. I think this is just a really nice, clean, fresh scent. Next we have Yoshi, the red-nosed dino, and this is a repurchase for me. I really love her pistachio and her raspberry sauce, and I feel like if you are a pistachio lover, this is a really good one to try. Next we have Cooper Claus is Coming to Town. This one has that Gilligan's Brew in there, as well as the zucchini bread. And I feel like the Royal Sugar Cookies is typically not a scent that I gravitate towards, but I really like it in this blend. I definitely get the zucchini bread more than any of the other notes. A few more to go. Next we have Thumps. This is pine with some mintiness, and then I really love it with that campfire marshmallow. Just really adds a woodsy note to that along with the peppermint. I think this is going to be really nice to melt throughout this month. I'm gonna leave this in here. Next we have Warp Zone. This is Monster Cookie, Fluff Puffs, Peppermint, Vanilla Crunch Donuts. Not sure if you can see that very well. This one I ended up having to rebag immediately. You probably can't see it, but the entire bottom of this was open when I opened my box. So I wanted to double bag ASAP. This one's really nice. Again, it's a really nice bakery peppermint, and I think I'm going to gravitate towards these for blending as well. So I was excited to get that. It smells lovely. And last but not least, we have Birdo and Bowser's Bonfire. This one has all sorts of different scents. I will say that the two campfire scents, Campfire Marshmallow as well as Marshmallow Fireside, are the strongest in here. I definitely get the pretzel note as well as the confetti cake because it kind of sweetens it up. This one is a really good one as well. I think that overall this box was really nice because I only had a couple that I just wasn't in love with, and several of these were new to me. So that is my pre-order from the Mario collection. Like I said, I will be sure to post the RTS just as soon as it arrives. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and like and turn on the notification bell, all the things. Have a wonderful week, and I